Hey everybody, what's happening, people? I wanted to talk to you today. This is number 6 in the series, and I wanted to tell you one of the biggest mistakes that I ever made in my business life. And the reason I want to tell you that is because I was driving down the road today, and I saw this crazy old car with this elderly gentleman in it, and he said. It said something like, the bumper sticker said something like, um, a bad day of fishing is better than any day at work. And I started thinking about how hard we make this, and how we miss our priorities in terms of what we should focus on. I was just sitting out back here, and this is the patio that's outside my office, and I was just doing a little work. And I thought, what am I going to talk to the folks about today? And that guy's bumper sticker dawned on me, because I think so many people make life in general so much harder than it has to be. I mean, they live their life for the weekend, right? Thank God it's Friday. To me, every day is the same in a sense, because every day I get up, and when my feet hit the ground, the first thing I think of was something great is going to happen today. And I wasn't always like that. I got to tell you, it seems like one of the things that happens is we squeeze life too hard. We're worried so much about the pragmatic things, about paying the bills and doing the things that we feel obligated to do, that a lot of times we forget to live. And the most important thing that you can work on is your mindset. I have worked on things, I'm telling you, some of the things that I have worked the hardest on have been total and complete failures. And some things, like something just happened, today, actually, I started a new project today, but something that had happened over the last couple of days just fell in my lap. And I got to thinking about that, because a lot of times I think we spend so much time working hard, we forget about working smart. And the most important thing about that is having your mindset in the right place. Just believing that something good can happen for you in a lot of ways opens that door for you. And not just in some, cosmic way, right? Not just in some ephemeral way. The real thing happens because your mindset is that you see opportunities. You see the glass as half full instead of half empty. And when that happens, then you begin to go through life with a feeling that something good can happen. And believe me, I've been down. I mean, a lot of people think that, well, yeah, Dave, it's easy for you, right? It's been easy for you. And the truth of the matter is that a lot of times I have made it easy on myself and done it the easy way. But also, I've made it hard. I've grinded it out, and I've made it drudgery. And when I do that, it doesn't seem to work out for me. And I remember this back when I played baseball. I remember if I was in a slump and I would come to the plate, the pressure of every at-bat that I didn't get a hit would sort of build onto me. And it's the same thing in sales, right? When you're in sales and you don't make a sale for a few days, you just get this overwhelming feeling like you're squeezing it so hard, right? That every word that you say, everything that you do seems to be so much more important. And the fact of the matter is, I've made sales when I did everything wrong. And it just happened that the person wanted to buy what I was selling. And I've gotten hits when I stepped up to the plate, I swung at a bad pitch, it came clanking off the handle of the bat, and it was a little flare that happened to just get over the infielder's head, and I got a hit. And I've also had a time when I've gone up to the plate and ripped a line drive, and guess what? It was right at the shortstop. Okay? And there are times in our lives when we can do the perfect thing. We can take care of all the details and think, I've got this wired, and it doesn't work out. And what we have to understand is the thing that was hard for me to understand, because I come from a family of grinders. I mean, my grandfather came over on the boat, and he worked 2, 3 jobs his whole life. He worked until he was well into his 80s, and he had retirements from multiple things that he did. And in his spare time, you know what he did? He worked. He had a big, huge garden, and he worked, right? And my mom instilled that into me. She was just a super, super, super hard worker. And my dad, on the other hand, he had a little bit of a different perspective on it. Like he was more a person that lived in the moment. And when I was younger, I never embraced that. You know, I always thought, oh, you know, that's the wrong way to do it. You got to be a grinder. You got to be grinding. You got to be grinding. And the truth is, you do have to work hard, but it doesn't have to be drudgery. You have to have a mindset. You have to believe that this is kind of a magical thing, right? I mean, if you're not, you know, enjoying the, like a day like today, you know, I just took my computer and I came out here. I've got this is right outside of my office. And over here you can, well, you could probably see it. There's like a horse farm over here, and it's a beautiful setting. And there's a lot of days when I have been in that office, okay? And I have been, there'll be a perfect day like this outside. And I've been just so focused on grinding it out and so intense about, you know, making it happen that I never let it happen. And sometimes you just have to smell the roses, man. Sometimes you just have to come out and say, you know what? This is beautiful. You know, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. And, you know, sometimes when you allow that to be enough, you make room for the good things to happen in your life. And you don't squeeze it too hard. And, you know, the last few shows, I've been really trying to, you know, stick to the issues, kind of like really doing a lot of research, really spending a lot of time watching videos of my mentors and trying to bring you information that it really gives you something that you can take into your life. And it dawned on me that I've been forgetting this lesson. I've been forgetting that really, ultimately, we're people, you know, and we have to be happy. You have to be happy doing what you're doing. You know, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. And that's why I decided today, as I was going through all this stuff, like, what value can I bring to you guys today? And I was in there grinding it out, and that bumper sticker, you know, it hit me, and I thought, I never want to be that guy. I never want to be that guy that I'm living just to survive until the weekend, or I'm grinding it out for 30 years at something that I don't like to do just so I can retire and play golf. Nah, I don't want to be that guy. I really don't. I want to live. I want today to be a great day. I don't want to have to wait for, 10 years or 20 years or whatever to make it a great day. So what I wanted to bring to you today is, don't squeeze it too hard. Enjoy your life. Find those little pieces of joy and of kindness. And those are the things that will carry you through. And if you make space, you can have faith that good things are going to happen. So when your feet hit the floor tomorrow, I want you to think of one thing. When you get up and your eyes pop open, I want you to think, something good can happen today. Something good is going to happen today for me, and I'm going to share that with other people. And if you have that kind of grateful attitude, you're going to have a good day. And remember, it's a good day if you want it to be. Listen, you guys, I enjoy bringing these to you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my blog. Make sure that you're giving me your comments, your criticisms. I can take it, and be here every day, because we're going to bring you as much value as is humanly possible. So God bless you. Have a great day. This is Dave. I'm out.